This is lesson 4, and this is going to be more of a series of organizational steps. We need to save out some scenes, so I'm going to create section drawings, plan section, elevation sections. So I need a plan drawing of the first floor, right? So the floor slab is here. If I were to go to Window, Component Attributes, and add the Z-coordinate attribute for that, it's telling me it's 75 inches above 0, right? So the cutting plane to view that floor would be 75 inches plus 48 inches, which is 4 feet above that. So 75 plus 48, 123 inches. You divide that by 12. It's about 10 feet. Tool. Section plane. If we place it right on the ground, it's going to eliminate everything. But now I can take that section plane and raise it that, let's see, look at my calculator, 10.25 feet. Move it in the Z direction, 10.25 feet. And that's where my first floor plan is going to be. So if I go to a top view, and I go and I'm going to save, I want to save this as a scene. Save it as a new style. Rename it, give it something meaningful. Floor plan 1. Right? Let's save this lesson before anything happens. Save as. Lesson 4. It's in my handouts folder. Okay, so from this point of view, I can start to model these columns. But let's continue with the organizational thing. So we only have one scene in the view right now, and it's floor plan 1. If I set the visibility settings, turn off the view with the section planes, turn off the view with the section cuts, turn off X-ray mode, have a basic isometric view of the model. It's always useful to have that. Let's save that as a scene. Save as a new style. Isometric overall view of model. Whatever, you can call it whatever you like. So we have the isometric overall view of model. So I can go to floor plan 1, and I can go back to my overall isometric view of model. I can change my style to X-ray mode, save that as a scene, isometric X-ray. The possibilities are endless, but anyway. So I need floor plan 2. I need something roughly 4 feet above the cutting plane of that floor. Let's measure it. Measure from that point to the floor. Well, let's hold Shift key in place. 35 feet to there. So 35 plus 4, 39 feet is going to be the next second floor plan. Tool, section plane, put it on the ground, everything disappears. I think we said 39 feet. Move this vertically 39 feet. That's going to be a view of the second floor. We turn up X-ray mode. We can see the slab is through. We may want X-ray mode off and on so that we can see through to the AutoCAD underlay what we're modeling. But for the most part, that's our second floor plan. Go to a top view. Save it as a scene. Create scene. Floor plan 2. There are no openings in the model. There are no openings in the floors or in the walls. I'm essentially dealing with the overall organizational elements and scenes so that we can quickly go to those plans. Let's measure from grade to, in that direction, blue axis, lock it in place to the top of that floor. That'll be our third floor. Let's try again. About 57 feet, 57 and 4, 7 and 4, 61 feet. So 61 feet is going to be where the third floor plan is, the cutting plane above the ground. 61 feet, yeah. Tool, section plane, put it on the ground, raise it to 61 feet, more or less. Top view looks remarkably similar to the second floor plan, but doesn't matter. This allows me to model on the third floor when I want to go to it. Create a scene. Floor plan 3. Let's save this file just in case. Go to the isometric view to see what floor plan 3 is. So it's 4 feet above that floor slab. We still have to clean up the boundaries of those floors. Right? Could save this scene because it's useful to have an isometric view and call it isometric X-ray floor plan 3. These are free. These are cheap and easy, so save as many scenes with meaningful names as you want. Let's go to isometric X-ray. Do we need a roof plan? I don't think so. Finally, let's cut a cross section and a long section through the building. The building's roughly square, so that their cross sections a little bit of a misnomer. Tool, section plane. It snaps to faces, so you can set it there. You can adjust this afterwards. I'm going to select that section plane and move it somewhere inside the building. So now I can right click and say, oops, select that and say right-click, Align View. So that's giving me a section view of the building. This is extremely useful. It's saying the floor slab 1, you have to climb up these stairs and get into floor slab 1, floor slab 2, somehow we have to go upstairs or use the elevator, floor slab 3, and then there's the roof. Add scene. Section 1. Let's call this cross. Go again, the isometric view. So there's a cross section. Let's cut another section long ways. Tool. Section plane. I'm going to go that way. Notice that we haven't finished the model, we're just setting up logical views of the model, which is really, really important. Love you guys. Take care.